but I didn't commit now. Did I force any woman to sleep with, or did I go outside my matrimonial to do this and that? No. In the readings, if you ask me, if we were to write this Bible today, we would have added some weddings there. They say he who looks at a woman lustfully have already committed adultery with her. Because some of you, when you see a lady, what comes to your mind? You have already designed the lady already. Even though he covers himself or herself, you have already designed her in your mind. You already see the shape and the size already. And you are imagining what, if you get her, you will do. If I am to write the Bible today, I would have added a line. Women also, they look lustfully. Women too do. Yes, they look at a man and they imagine what, maybe the cassava this man can carry, and the way the cucumber will be like, and you wish that if I handle that cucumber or that cassava, you know, those kind of things. So women too do. So you cannot say because I did not sleep with her, I did not commit it. No. You have committed it already in your heart. That is what Jesus is saying, is telling us. So the external is nothing more, but the internal is more deeper. Because that is why you see when they tell women today, don't wear macro miniskirts and come to the church. The men are trying to protect, Paul wrote those because he was trying to protect the temptation of the men. Because some men will come to church, they are concentrating. Immediately they see you pass, come for offertory or communion and go back. You have changed the diagram of their thinking that day. The diagram is disfigured completely in their head. What they were thinking is gone. If they were drawing a straight line, now they will start missing the line in their mind because they will just imagine it. You see, they will look like this. Somebody will look certain will forget. I have seen when people look at ladies, even to cross the road, they miss. And the car, until the car honks, they are like. Because they are busy looking at some other lady. Another lady. Even ladies do the same thing. Those of you who are lesbians. So you see how the Bible would have changed so many lines. And so forth. So there are so many things that Jesus is talking to us about the law. So we don't say, I did not commit adultery. You have done it already. Then now let us ask. We're choosing reconciliation over pride. Jesus said, speak strongly about reconciliation. He said, if you bring your gift to the altar and remember that your brother has something against you, you must first go and reconcile. This is very powerful. I read a shorter part of the Bible, of the gospel. If I read a longer one, you would have heard this statement too. So by saying that means our connection to God should be also the same thing, the connection we have with our brothers. Because you cannot come before the altar of God, that you come and give God a gift, and then you have grudges with your brother. The connection is no longer complete. You should reconcile. They are not saying, leave the collection here and run back there. Before you do that, because you cannot give a good gift to God when you have a wrong notion about your brother. Because God created us in his own image and likeness. So that connection must be there. This emphasizes that our relationship with God cannot be separated from our relationship with one another. You cannot separate it. So that is why he told us, when you are coming to offer, make sure you reconcile with your brother. So many people think, oh, when I come to the altar, I will leave here, I'll go and say, who be this one? Have you forgiven me? Yes. Then you come back and give it. No. That's not it. Reconcile already. But some of us, because of pride, how can? That is what is killing many of us, even in families. Pride. I cannot say this. I cannot say sorry. I cannot reconcile. Woe betide me. Many of us are in that cycle. We don't want reconciliation because of pride. What stops you when you tell your wife, I am sorry? Will your manhood die? Will you not function again? Will you stop being the husband of the house? Will your names change? Will your bank account shift figures? But because of pride, I am the husband, I brought you to this house, and so what? Doesn't she have a house you picked up from the gutter? So I cannot say I'm sorry. I am the one that paid your price. Am I a goat that you went and bought? That is why our forefathers were not giving money into marriage. We were doing what we call exchange. You marry your daughter, I marry your daughter. Or your son takes my daughter, my son takes your own daughter. That is all. That was what was happening the olden time. So that whatever you treat this one, remember your sister is also the other side. Because today we go into financial obligations, then you come and be telling somebody, can you buy a human being? Is he a cow? After all, what you paid as bride price in today's money cannot even purchase a cow. Do you know that? And that person is far better than a cow. When my sister was going for marriage, because my father was not alive, I stood in as the father. What they gave me was 16,000 naira. It's not up to a carton of good beer, sir. 16,000. And I gave my sister, and it's busy burning there, and you know that kind of thing. And then you come and tell me, I paid your bride. Come and take your 16,000, idiot. 16,000. So don't tell rob a woman in the face, I paid your bride price, and I did this and that. What did you do? What did you do? Then you come and be insulting her as if it's a slave in your house. That is pride. You have wronged her, you have wronged her. Tell her, I am sorry. And the family, life goes on better. Tell your friend you have injured. Tell him you are sorry. It doesn't mean anything. Whether you are rich or poor, you can be rich. You can bend down to tell a poor man, I am sorry. After all, when I look at what we talk about poverty and rich people, it doesn't mean anything. You will not live forever without richness. The poor also die, and the rich also cry. I'm sure you watch that Nigerian film. These are with purposes. So, my brother, let us learn. Now, you, the women, God has blessed you. You are more powerful. You are like a husband in the house. Some of you are actual husbands. The husband gone, not the husband, and he the wife. And there are some wives that are husbands of the house. So, because God has elevated you and given you that opportunity,